station. Heed the call, the escalation. This is your radio salvation. Go, 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 go.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a brand new edition of Time to Vegas, coming to you live from the Go Live Vegas studios in the heart of Las Vegas, Nevada. I am Aaron Phillips, and alongside me, well, across from me, social distance properly, is my partner, is the person behind the... No, that's not Aaron Phillips. That's Gypsy G on the other side of the dais. Welcome, everybody. Good morning, partner.
Good morning.
How are you? Why don't you get that so you don't have to lean in so much?
Yeah,
there
I always
you go.
do that.
You look
right?
good. I love the bling. I love the hat there.
Thank
that's
you.
Pretty cool.
You know what that's in time for.
Absolutely. My birthday, July 5th. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Right. We celebrate my birthday for a long weekend.
Fantastic.
Anyway, I want to welcome everybody. Today we've got a sparkler of a show. We've got a bling. There's going to be more feathers in this studio today than a chicken coop. All for good reasons, though. So before we get to all of that, let's get down to some business. Of course, our phone number, 702-329-6947. If you're within the United States, and the phone numbers will eventually appear. Let's see, look at that, right on cue. There they are, 855-502-4321. If you're outside the U.S., Twitter, send us a tweet. Live tweets will appear on the screen using the hashtag Time2Vegas. And of course, as always, chat rooms are being monitored for your comments, questions, queries, innuendos, pseudonyms, homonyms, anonyms. If you want to sing a hymn in there, that's good as well. Today's featured guest, which we'll have up here after our first break, the owner, the proprietor, the initiator of Premier Showgirls herself, Ms. Cari Byers will be here. And of course, you can catch us. Download the Go Live Vegas mobile app to your phone. Take us on the go, work, car, wherever you want to be. Car wash is always good to have us company in a car wash. You can also watch us on Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, Twitch, GoLive.Vegas. I know I'm forgetting somebody, Periscope, and of course right here on Facebook.
One breath. He always does that, one breath.
Anyway, okay, gotcha. So soon, at any moment now, they're going to see, our viewers will be able to see exactly what we're talking about. Look at this, look at this.
Boom.
And former Mayor Oscar Goodman is not here in studio, okay? For everybody who knows who he is, he's always out in public with two lovely ladies on his
So now,
arm.
standing in for Oscar.
That's right. I guess I should get up and work in the middle chair today. But so yes, so these are two of the lovely Premier Showgirls. We have 5 in studio with us. If you want to go to quick shots, we can show our viewers that I'm not lying to them. So, all right. So there. Okay. So is their mic live, Aaron? If we can pop their mic on. Ladies, introduce yourselves. If you don't mind, just shout your name out. The mic is live.
Carolyn. I'm Katie.
Katie and
Carolyn.
I'm never going to remember all of this. Then we have somebody in the bird steel cage desk area today, and that is, as soon as we switch the camera, hold on. On cue. Here we go.
Oh, sorry.
Yep, that would be you.
There you go.
Ta-da!
How about let's remove the logo from the middle of her microphone there. Hang on, we'll get rid of that in a second. And introduce yourself.
I'm Kelly.
Oh, wait, let's turn the mic up there. Go ahead.
I'm Kelly.
All right, we're going to have to probably turn the mic on the soundboard over there. Right? We're good? It's on. Go. Try again.
I'm Kelly.
There you go. Third time's the charm. All right, ladies, let's see. We're going to switch this around to you guys. Give them a shout out. Your names?
Hi, I'm Elise.
And I'm Brittany.
Now, there'll be a test coming later on after the show, ladies and gentlemen. And I even had their bios, and I still can't remember who is who. Anyway, we'll have these ladies on with Cari after our first break. So, Miss Gypsy, let's get started with some news, notes, and topics, shall we?
Yes, let's get started. All right, so weather's good and hot. We always like to cover the weather. We're back to our Vegas hot summer. I did go out to Willow Beach yesterday. The video will drop in a couple days. I didn't have time. I got home very late last night, so it was a great day. You will enjoy that.
Were you out carousing with Mama G again?
No, actually, Mama G wasn't on the invite list yesterday, and she is watching. Sorry, Mama G. We'll make up for that.
I asked for you, Mama G, so don't yell at me. I asked for you.
So Willow Beach, you guys, is a 10 on the 1 through 10 activity list. I would say add it in. One very important thing, well, two very important things. Make sure if you're doing a boat rental, you book it in advance because they actually sell out pretty much every day all summer long, right?
Yep.
They have a 25% discount going on right now because of what's happening here across the world.
Right on.
And the biggest lesson I learned, I was so excited. I couldn't wait to get and see Emerald Cove. And I still am waiting and can't wait to see Emerald Cove because it turns out on Sunday and Monday, you cannot take a motorized boat to Emerald Cove. You have to go
Why is that?
left. You can't go right. I thought you'd never ask.
There you go. Why is that?
It's because they want to keep it safe for all the kayakers and the paddle boarders. And there's a
kayaks.
stand-up one called the
It's a paddle board. I have a scar on my shin from trying that last summer.
And the canoers.
Those paddle boards, I'll tell you what, they look innocent, but you fall off of there, they're killers. I have a scar on my shin from last year trying one. It's about yay big in the shape of a V. I'm never stepping on it.
Is that your first tattoo?
Yes, it is actually. So yeah, it is. I have the scar.
Was that in Havasu?
It was
actually. Are you going to show us a scar with all these beautiful showgirls in
she
here?
Looked,
Who
she
wants
looked
to
at
see
a
Aaron's
curiosity.
scar?
She looked down to curiosity. So I'm like, let's see, there it is. Right, that's ugly. So anyway, paddleboards look innocent, folks. But let me tell you, once you try to, and the word is try to get on, it's not easy. It's not fun.
That's funny.
I'll stick to my noodle.
So one of the coolest things that happened, I was with two friends. So on the way back, and we were almost back, and it was Mama Duck. I'm guessing it was Mama Duck, and 3 baby ducks. Maybe it was 4. I have the video. You'll see it.
Ducklings?
Ducklings, yeah. So all of a sudden they're coming across the channel, and Mama Duck shoots out in front, and she's coming at the boat, right? And my friends are like, "Oh, she's pissed. She's telling us, don't come near baby ducks." I'm like, I don't know. Maybe she's saying, we're starving, feed us. Anyway, so I slowed the boat down to turn to see if it was the second of that. And before we could get the cameras out, and she just like comes out of the water and flies out at us. And we thought she was going to attack us, but it turns out they were starving because all we had was some bread. So we fed them bread, and it was like, oh my God, you can almost hear them saying thank you. It was
I was going to say, now did they follow you all the way home too?
No, because we fed them for a while, but then when some jet skiers came around the corner, we took off so they wouldn't get hit. So, and we ran out of bread, but I sure wish we had on camera with them flying at us. I never had that happen before. So anyway, make sure you go to Willow Beach. It is a positive 10. Just do not book it on Sunday, Monday if you want to see the cove. So I have to go back.
There you go.
All right. What else? Oh, and the
Hey, that's really not necessary unless we get a caller, because you can hear us fine. That's just to make it easier for you. Because I'm watching you trying to struggle. He handed it to you. Your ears are covered. So I don't know what Aaron was expecting there. And yours, so you don't have to use those unless somebody calls in. So because you can hear us fine. It's the same. You'll just hear us louder in the headset.
So the
It's
other
fun
thing,
directing all of these people in here. This is cool.
Yeah, enjoy your moment.
I know.
right?
I know.
We know it doesn't work that way at home.
No,
it's all
it's
good.
very true.
So the other thing, a lot of my friends were worried about. We had that crazy hurricane Sunday here in Las Vegas, right? That was the first time I ever saw my patio chair fly across.
Oh, with the winds.
Yeah,
I'm like, hurricane.
yeah. I was like, oh my God, someone's in my backyard, and it was my chair. So everyone was worried, telling me not to go on the boat, but I'm like, dude, I got like a $400 deposit on the boat. I have to go and be told not to go to get my money back.
Right.
But the weather turned out perfect. So if that happens when you book it, just show up. They did cancel everything on Sunday, and nobody was charged, but
Well, that's good.
Monday was perfect. So on that note, just a quick shout out to everyone who survived Sunday's Las Vegas hurricane, and a quick shout out to all the firefighters and anybody helping the firefighters up at Mount Charleston. I can just feel the goosebumps just saying that. So thank you all, and hopefully nobody got hurt up there. I do not know all the details.
Last read this morning, it is about 3,000 acres, 5% contained.
5%?
5%. They closed the evac center, which means it's not needed. They closed the emergency center up there, and Nevada Power's turned their power back on, which is a good sign. The
Nice.
cooler weather the last couple of days, when I say cooler, it's like instead of 110, we got as high as like only 90 yesterday. So that's definitely helping the cause. I've not heard of any fatalities or anything,
Awesome.
or properties lost other than the landscape itself. So yes, by all means, let's hope that it stays that way and hope they can contain that fire rather quickly, as the weather is really in their favor at this point. And they can get the planes
Yeah.
up now to drop the retardant and everything. So let's hope they can snuff this out in the next couple of days.
Yes,
So,
please. And the only other thing I know about that is they're saying it started at the campground. So
yeah,
they'll come out with
sparks up
that
there.
story soon.
Yeah, sparks and everything. I mean, they're just so dangerous up there. 702-329-6947. Our phone lines are open. After the break, we're going to have Cari come up and join us here at the dais. If you're outside the U.S., 855-502-4321. Tweet us using hashtag Time2Vegas. That is the number 2 in between there. Of course, your chat rooms are wide open. I'll tell you what, my chat room, my watch party is flooded with folks. There's a picture of the fire when it first broke out on Sunday. I will say this, it did cause a rather interesting and unique look at the sky at sunset. There you go, there's an example. The sun actually turned red. People took pictures of the sun in the smoke and they called it the red sun. I guess, thank goodness Superman doesn't fly around here because red suns would kill him. But all right, we're about ready to go to break. Any last other thoughts?
I do. I need to do a big shout
Go.
out here on my live feed. We have Udo Erasmus. Thank you for watching. For those of you who don't know who Udo is, he is the gentleman who created flaxseed oil, right?
Oh, wow.
So thank you. You have helped so many people. Thank you for
And
watching.
where's he watching from?
Canada.
We are international,
Woohoo!
folks. Canada, thank you for watching. We appreciate it. And coming up next, we're going to take a break. Because
Yes.
it's enough about me and you.
I'm exhausted.
I know, me too, because we try to get as much as we can so we have enough time. All right, when we come back, you are watching Time to Vegas right here on GoLive.Vegas. And coming up right after this, Cari Byers, the owner of Premier Showgirls. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Las Vegas has many iconic symbols, from the welcome sign to a slot machine. But there's only one that can't be overlooked: the Las Vegas Showgirl. Premier Showgirls adds that extra sparkle to any event, from corporate parties and private parties, trade shows, conventions, weddings, store openings, and more. Since 1998, Premier Showgirls can be seen on many popular TV shows to stages all over the world. Call 702-524-4190 for more information, or on the web at premiershowgirls.com. Bring the glitter and glam of Las Vegas to your event. Old world recipes, old world style, old world taste. Burnt Offerings at 3909 West Sahara Avenue is where the old world meets Las Vegas for a dining experience like no other. Burnt Offerings, where foodies dine.
Hi there. Welcome back to the Chinese 5 drill version of Time to Vegas. And we've rotated some of the girls around the set here so that everybody has an opportunity to see everybody. I am Aaron. That is Gypsy. And joining us at the dais is Cari Byers. She's been a dancer performer her entire life. She began dance as a toddler. That's a long time. It's about a week or so? You're going to bring up her microphone if you would there. She has a Bachelor's of Fine Arts degree in dance from ASU. She's worked as a professional dancer for 20 plus years and spent 15 years as a Las Vegas showgirl. She moved to Vegas over 20 years ago and plans to stay for a 6-month contract as a showgirl. But like most of us, once you get here, you never leave. utilizing her knowledge and entertainment experience to now work behind the scenes, booking the best talent and entertainment for whether it's a show, a birthday party, a bar mitzvah, a corporate event, hanging out at grand openings. Please welcome Cari Byers. Premier Showgirls are in the house. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing very well. Time2Vegas. It's time to get Cari on the show finally after all these years. Welcome. It is so cool to have you here. And of course, again, I want to thank all the ladies here who've gotten up nice and early to be here in full showgirl costume.
Amazing.
My partner on another show, Neil Portnoy on Twin Brothers, always says, how do you promote what he does? Because he draws, okay? My product is my voice. How do you promote that? Some products, like what we're doing with Time2Vegas and your other entity, I don't know if you're ready to talk about that, you have to do a visual.
Yes.
Now, there are things in Las Vegas that are synonymous with Vegas, right? You have slot machines, as we have one here. It's the Go Live Vegas revenue generator. You have that, you have the food. And showgirls sometimes are not forgotten, but now, of course, with no shows anywhere, really, we forget that the showgirls are eminent fixture of Las Vegas for many, many, many years. And so really to understand and have our folks understand what we have going on here with what you have as talent, what better way to do that than to have them on the show? And we can show everybody all the bling. And it's so cool to have them here.
Yeah, they're amazing.
I want to know what you enticed them with to get them here this early. That's what I want to know.
My undivine love and devotion.
Listen, I've known you for about 6-7 years.
Yeah.
We go back a little bit, and I had a chance to meet some of the ladies when we did the Power Play Sports thing and whatnot. And when I talked with them, they basically echoed the same thing. And we're going to talk a little bit to the ladies here. I'm going to read and share some of their bios here momentarily. But they're also loyal to the concept that you've built since you've taken over this business. You were in the business, and I think that has a lot to do with it.
I think so, yeah. And I think my ladies know how much I appreciate them. And I know how hard it is to be a showgirl. Like, they make it look easy.
Oh, yes.
And simple, but the costumes are heavy and uncomfortable, and your face starts to tremble from smiling for hours on end. Like, it's not easy work to look like this in a costume that is horribly uncomfortable.
Well, there you go. Yeah,
that was so honest. That's great.
It is what it is.
702-329-6947. I'm sure Richie in Minnesota, I know he's watching out there somewhere. And when he turns on this show and he sees the lovely ladies here on the show today, I know he's going to be burning up the phone line here before we say goodbye. It's true. I saw a little bit of behind the scenes at Power Play a couple of weeks ago, them coming in, dressed normally, ready to go, and then all of a sudden, like stepping out of a phone booth, they're like Superwomen and Wonder Woman in full costume. And like you said, each and every one, there you go, striking the superhero pose. And every one of them, as I look around the studio, and you can flash the cameras around, not one of them has dropped a smile the entire time, even during the break. I don't know if you noticed that, Gypsy, but none of the ladies dropped their smile even during the break.
I have a hard time doing that just when someone's got a camera point at me and goes, smile. I'm like, really? So, yeah, that's huge.
I think it's ingrained in us when we put the costume on, we just smile. Because
that makes sense.
It's just drilled
the
into
smile is part of the costume.
It is. It
right?
absolutely is. Yeah.
So here you are. You started out very young as a dancer. Okay. What was the first dance you remember doing that you got recognition for?
I don't even remember
that. As a toddler.
As a toddler?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just saying. When did you realize that entertainment, dancing, and all that was the direction you wanted to go in your life?
It's all I've wanted to do as long as I can remember.
Okay.
I never had aspirations to do anything else.
Okay.
Wow. Ever.
That's few and far between. I can't tell you how many times I changed majors in college, for crying out loud. So when did you realize, at what point, what was the aha moment when you realized I can be a professional showgirl in Las Vegas and do what people expect of a showgirl, and I'm going to say this correctly, properly perform as a showgirl. So let me then continue the disclaimer. These are not the ladies you're going to see at the Welcome to Las Vegas sign. Okay? No. So I want to make that distinction. Okay, these are not these folks that you see there or down on Fremont Street.
Or the ones that were my last Saturday night when I was walking around the strip. These are not.
No, these are not these are not premier showgirls. Yeah. Those are independent, individual folks doing their own thing.
Yeah.
So I want to preface and put that disclaimer out there for you.
Thank you.
So when did you?
That means the world to all of us.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, I've been at that sign and I've seen the ladies down there. I've interacted with them for different videos. You see them on Fremont, and night and day. You got the creme de la creme here represented with 6 ladies, including yourself. If you go to their website, premiershowgirls.com, you've got stable's the wrong word, but when you think about entertainment talent, you have a wide range of folks that are available.
I do. Yeah.
Talk about some of them. How did they get, how did you, the selection process to come down to the 30 plus faces I see on the website has to be a hard process for you to figure out who you want to represent as Premier Showgirls.
It's not really that hard. When I took over a company that I'd actually worked for, so I knew a lot of the girls, and I'd freelanced and gigged. So I knew a lot of the girls, and I knew who I liked to work with. So that's kind of where it started. But it's not a difficult process. I kind of know immediately. You
go with a lot of gut instinct when you meet with somebody?
I've done it. I know what it's like. I know. And most of these girls I've worked with, like Brittany I worked with in Folie Bergère.
Okay.
So
now,
it's not as difficult as you think.
Because now everybody shuffled during the break. Katie, where are you, Katie?
Right, Katie's right here.
Oh, Katie, right behind me. All right. I'm going to swing my microphone. I have someone in the chat room who, Malaya, thank you, Malaya, who's been watching us since the beginning. Her comment is wish Jubilee was still going. And you performed in Jubilee. Can you talk about Jubilee for a few minutes?
Sure. It was kind of the biggest showgirl show that was left in existence when it was still up and running. Even Moulin Rouge, the one that's still running in France right now in Paris, is not as big in caliber. The costumes aren't as big. So truly, when Jubilee went away, it was really sad because you will never see anything like it ever again. It was an extravaganza. It was an ode to classic Vegas, almost like a museum piece that you were watching. So it was historical to be a part of.
Amazing.
I'm out here 20 some odd years, 23, 20, and I remember seeing it shortly after I moved out here. It is one of those iconic shows that really featured old style Vegas, right? Mm-hmm. So, all right, so I only bring that up because Malaya was questioning and brought up Jubilee, so I thought I would make note of that. So, first time you stepped on the stage to perform was where?
Pope Joy Hall in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
What was the name? Say that name again. Pope what?
Pope Joy Hall in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
I find the word Pope and Showgirl sort of ironic there. In this, I don't know, is it just me with that? I have no idea.
I say the truth is revealed.
That ain't smoke you see coming out of the Vatican all the time. You don't. No, I'm not kidding.
I was probably 4 years old. So.
Okay, all right. So, do you remember what you performed there?
I don't remember.
Okay,
no.
it's just one of those silly questions.
Yeah, it was a dance recital. So.
Right. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So what did it take to be hired as a showgirl in Las Vegas and perform for the 20 plus years that you did that?
It's an audition. It's kind of like what you see on TV. You know, anywhere from 20 girls to a couple hundred show up, and you're given numbers, and you.
Okay, so like a typical audition.
It's a typical audition. The only thing is with shows here in Vegas, there's usually like for a showgirl line, there was a height restriction. You had to be 5'10" or over.
Well, there goes my wife.
So
two of her barely reaches 5'10", but
yeah.
No, is that flat-footed? Mm-hmm. Okay, because
without the headdress.
Without the headdress, without the heels, because we all dance in 3-inch heels, minimum of 3-inch heels.
Jeez Louise, I can barely walk in my sneakers sometime. All right, as we're looking at, and what's really cool is each of the ladies have different now they're called headdresses, is that right?
Yeah.
I want to use the right terminology here. 5 different styles, okay? Give me an idea as to the weight of your headdress, roughly, if you know. Or you might know the different weights.
These aren't that heavy.
These aren't that heavy.
Okay.
What's not that heavy? We have nothing.
Give us a weight comparison.
2 pounds, 3 pounds?
3 or 4 pounds.
3 or 4 pounds.
They're considerably smaller and lightweight compared to what we wear in the shows, because the girls have to wear these for hours on end. The show you're in it for 3 minute max.
Oh.
So if you have 35 pounds on your head for 3 minutes, it's kind of doable.
They go up to 35 pounds?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
You gotta have strong neck skills.
Wow.
How many of you go to the chiropractor after a show? That's what everybody's hands goes up, right?
Oh, they should have one backstage.
I was
That's
just
not
gonna
fair.
say,
And a masseuse.
So I'm looking around at the different headsets. Now, I'm a hat guy, so I kind of like that, and I could see that would provide much better balance for you.
Yeah.
That also, you've got the full cap. Is that easy? Does that make it easier for you to balance your headdress? Because it's a full...
You kind of get used to it. So whether or not it's a full hat or just like a partial...
Okay.
It's more of a balance.
Gotcha. Because to me, This one behind me with the
Bling.
peacock feathers, the height, although those feathers are probably relatively light, yes?
Yeah, totally.
But the height of them would make me think, but she's got a great head support also for it. How comfortable is it to wear your peacock feathers?
Comfort doesn't matter. Because I feel so beautiful and I'm just so happy to be back in a showgirl costume. And I'm the first one to wear this.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Brand new.
All right, so wait a minute.
Bravo.
First of all,
Bravo.
I heard the Brooklyn accent come out of her there. So,
Close.
give me I'm sorry, I don't remember names.
Elise.
Elise. Okay, showgirl, dancer, model for Premier Showgirl. She has made her career here in Vegas, also performing in Jubilee, Vegas the Show, Zombie Burlesque. We were just talking about that with somebody the other day.
Great show.
Tournament of Kings, and you're looking forward to the future and those hopes that Vegas will make an epic comeback. Okay, so obviously your accent is from over the pond.
Australia.
Oh, Australia, under the pond. Okay. So how long have you been in Vegas?
It's been 11 years now.
Did you come out specifically to perform?
Yes.
And
Wow.
Did you move out here with family, or did you just come out here on your own to do this?
My husband's American.
Perfect.
So,
Lucky
green
him.
card and love.
Lucky him.
and opportunity.
Lucky him. There go the three things. What did you say? Green card, opportunity, and love. That's it.
Okay,
So-
wait, I have a question, because you said first time wearing it.
Yes.
So you purchased it in hopes for another show, or did you purchase it and then we all know what happened in Vegas and everything got shut down?
So
and
this is one
two-part
of-
question,
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
And then how often do you purchase, do you get new headdresses?
Okay, so this is one of Cari's creations.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
it's a Premier Showgirls headdress.
Yeah.
Costume.
Awesome.
Everything here is Cari's.
Wow, okay, so this is
Yeah.
great information we just uncovered, fantastic.
Now, as you all see, and correct me if I'm wrong, and correct me or add to it is really the better word I want to say. Obviously, the ladies here are in traditional costume for showgirl. What other variations can the ladies appear at if, let's say, like the event we have on July 7th, which we'll talk about in a few minutes,
Yes.
where perhaps the traditional showgirl costume is not appropriate? What other ways can the ladies appear for certain events?
I do have very corporate friendly and very conservative, like floor length gowns, and like the corsets are less traditional showgirl costumes, but it's more corporate friendly. And
Okay, so you have the
Yeah.
variation, and everything is on premiershowgirls.com.
all my costumes and all my girls are on premiershowgirls.com.
Now, as I read the site and I kind of peeked at some of the profiles, and again, I don't have, I have the bios, but when, Elise,
I'm over here.
Kelly,
So close, so close.
I need name tags. Kelly, okay.
Where would
so
they put them?
Can you make, what's that?
I said, where would they put them?
I wouldn't care. Honestly, I wouldn't care. It's all right with me. What's your entertainment when you're asked to perform and entertain? Because I see people sing and piano or whatever. Do you have a particular entertainment talent?
Dancer.
Dancer.
I think a lot of us,
Yeah, we're all-
started at the age of 3,
Okay.
in your ballet classes. But a lot of us do have grown up, whether you were in drama in high school. So some are actors and actresses
Okay.
and singers as well. Because you want to try to be as much of a triple threat, because they could ask you, can you sing? Can you harmonize? So you always want to have that in your back pocket to
Right
pull
on.
out.
Okay, so it's like your tools. You have to have,
Absolutely.
okay, that makes sense. So Kelly, right?
Yes.
Originally, now I got to ask, Baton Rouge?
Baton Rouge, baby.
And the state is
Go
what?
Tigers.
And the state is what?
Louisiana.
I wanted to hear how someone actually says it.
That's funny, because I was waiting to hear New Orleans. I went out. Yeah, New Orleans.
No, you also,
That's
you
sweet.
started out on cruise lines.
Yes.
How was that?
It was an awesome opportunity. I got to travel the world. I got to perform in some great shows. And a lot of people did get their start on cruises. And you'll see a lot of those dancers have made their way to Vegas.
And I am a big cruiser, me and Mama G, who you mentioned earlier. So we, especially my mom, can't wait to that time of the evening. We can always catch the early show, and have been amazed how professional the shows on cruise ships are.
And it's just like Vegas. When you come to Vegas, you want to go to dinner and a show. So it's when
Yeah.
you're on a cruise, you get excited about, oh, what time can I go to the show? So
Yeah, we're always
definitely.
like the first 10 people in, we're there getting our
Right.
seats. So thank you. That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just looking
Yeah.
at the shows where you appeared, and we're not, folks, we're talking mainstream shows, TV and everything that these ladies have been seen on. So for Kelly, of course, in Jubilee as well, Steve Wyrick, of course, show the Peep Show, Sirens of Treasure Island, man, that was a great show when I first moved out here, when that disappeared. But on TV, Wipeout, which I love that show. Top Chef, World Series of Poker on ESPN, etc. So we're talking ladies here who probably have as much entertainment experience as an actor that you're familiar or actress that you're familiar with on TV, which is really cool. All right, we're going to step aside for a quick break. Give everybody a chance to dial the numbers. We'd love for you to call in and ask a question to the ladies or Cari direct about what they have. This is all about the ladies and the spectacular addition to any event that they provide. 702-329-6947. You're watching Time to Vegas. We'll be right back.
Old world recipes, old world style, old world taste. Burnt Offerings at 3909 West Sahara Avenue is where the old world meets Las Vegas for a dining experience like no other. Burnt Offerings, where foodies dine.
It's sometimes easy to forget to stop along the way to celebrate yourself. At Danielle Eugenia Photography, we remind you to take the time to do just that. We capture the magic of everyone in romantic, classy expressions, transcending outdated ideas of beauty by bringing out your inner glow. Our experience allows you to use our radiant studio experience with our new mini sessions. Mini sessions include professional makeup makeover, a set of angel wings to pose with, professional posing for all the best shots, and $50 off any package purchase. Styles vary from glamorous and luxurious dresses to cozy and relaxed styles, or sexy lingerie for a sizzling boudoir session. Book your session, Angels and Blessings, mini session today at Facebook at Boudoir for All and on Instagram at Danielle Eugenia Photography, and explore your romantic expression side. Hey there, welcome back to Time to Vegas. Aaron Phillips, Gypsy G on the far right, Cari Byers, the owner and proprietor of Premier Showgirls, who we're having some fun with here in the studio and learning about the skill set of what goes on behind the scenes. So we talked before we went to break. All the designs that the girls have on is yours. You design also based on an event if need be, if it's something you don't have.
Yep.
How many costumes do you have in your inventory?
Oh, God. I have hundreds.
Okay.
And they're not all showgirl costumes.
Sure.
And I did acquire several, the red costumes came with the company.
Okay.
These pink costumes came with the company.
Yeah, you acquired an existing entity.
Yeah.
Okay.
I took over a company that I had worked for.
Okay. And you've owned it now, what?
6 years.
6 years as well. Okay. Flourishing very well. I know
I've been a grown-up for 6 years.
It's amazing how people.
What's it like? What's it like?
Exactly,
No.
Exactly.
Well,
Don't tell me. I want to be
That's a whole
surprised.
nother show.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. So the only showgirl that we haven't had an opportunity to chat with is Carolyn, right? Not Caroline.
Yes.
Okay, Carolyn. There's no E on the end. So I picked up her bio because I made reference to Oscar Goodman. So I'm going to quickly read her bio here. She was born and raised in Germany, initially came to the U.S. to work for Walt Disney World as a cultural representative. After living in a number of major cities on both coasts, she fell in love with Vegas. Now, here's where it gets a little sketchy for me. Over the past 10 years, she has been a showgirl with Oscar Goodman.
What?
Now, I did not know that when I made reference to that earlier. Also for the Golden Knights, for Steve Martin and Martin Short, as well as corporate models and events and conventions.
Yeah.
All right, I got to ask the $6 million question. What was it like to be a showgirl for Oscar Goodman?
Oh, he's a delight and hilarious.
Really?
Yes.
What's the funniest story you can share without getting us killed?
And I don't know if this is true, but he has told us multiple times how he tried to negotiate how to get into one of the movies that was being filmed in Vegas.
Okay.
Then the scene ended up on the cutting room floor, and he was terribly upset about it, but
My
he had
goodness.
negotiated his way in.
Okay, so now I don't feel bad that happened to me and some of the extra work. Do you really just relieve some year-old pain? Thank you.
You're in good, Gypsy, you're in good company. So
Yep.
you're in good company. Mr. Producer, I'm noticing as I'm watching the screen that our audio seems a tad out of sync with the live feed. So just wanted to bring that to your attention as I'm watching there. I'm seeing my mouth moving on the screen after I'm saying certain words. Unless it's back into, yeah, I just got the, don't worry about it.
So I have a question. Is there any way we can scroll up and see, I don't
See
know
all
if
of
that's the
this?
right term, and see the
I can maybe scroll down a
entire...
little.
No, stay where you are, stay where you are.
I don't know that. Yeah, y'all have to see this. I mean, this is a very tall, extravagant, amazingly beautiful headdress right here. I didn't even realize the whole picture until here.
What did you say?
Not very good at
I think he said you're fired.
That's why I'm behind a microphone.
You're
All
not very
right.
good at camera work.
There's
I
a
heard
new
you the
job
first time.
position open right here. Yeah.
Sorry, we're looking for cameras. All right, Cari. So let's talk about the events that the Showgirls, and I kind of touched on it, that you do provide the ladies at. What kind of events? What's typical for folks to want to have Showgirls there?
Typically, it's corporate events, whether it's a cocktail hour or an opening ceremony, but it's all centered around trade shows, big corporate events. They host cocktail hours for their clients. They have a big opening night gala, even in the trade show booth. But I do it's all across the board. Birthday parties and it's just weddings. I have girls at weddings.
Okay.
So it's kind of all across the board.
And I love the concept because having the ladies at an event here, and then when you were with us at Power Play Sports, and you'll be with us on Tuesday night, July 7th, which we'll get to here in a second. It really does add a little touch of just that something extra.
Oh yeah.
Just the ladies there smiling in costume. They can take pictures when things are normal, but just to have their presence in this kind of Vegas touch. That's what it is. It's that
the
Vegas touch.
You do have a nice little red glow on. I'll agree.
Me?
Yeah.
That's because I'm around all this. It's hot in here. The thermostat's at 49 before we started the show. Now it's 109 in the studio.
Hot summer night or hot summer day.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, it does add that true
Absolutely.
Vegas little touch. Listen, normal time. So I'm going to put this out there as a normal world. With all the conventions, with all the events that happen here, shows and everything else, people who are looking at Vegas to host an event or whatever, and they're like, God, what can we do to make this special and make it the true Vegas feel? Hey, how about a couple of showgirls at the doors to welcome our guests in or take pictures or just walk around the room? It does add that little bit of extra elegance or sparkle or whatever's needed. Add up dancing or singing or piano playing or anybody do hula hoops? That's all I just want. Anybody hula hoops? That's old. I guess that's old school vaudeville entertainment. I guess. Yeah. But I mean, it does add that extra.
Yeah, it's very exciting, especially if it's a trade show and you're opening the doors to the trade show. Like it adds that glamour and that touch of Vegas and its excitement and. If they're standing in your booth taking photos, everybody wants a photo with the Showgirls, so they remember your booth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, and it's just standing there. It's just such an appeal.
And I've been saying to people because most people who are watching this who know me know that I wrote a Vegas book a long time ago, not about me, right? Not my story, but actually about Vegas, right? So some really cool stuff. But one of the things I've noticed is as we evolve, the new generation coming in, they don't have a clue who Elvis is or why people, the dice clock, what's that, right? That's gone. Yeah. So thank you for holding on to the showgirl element because it's so important to Vegas.
Yeah, it's iconic to Vegas. I mean, they're on the signs and
the new generation does know, can relate, but unfortunately the Elvis piece is gone except for the other generation.
Right on.
My generation.
702-329-6947. Give us a call here. Okay. Let me see. I have one question from my friend Meredith Gordon. Thank you for watching as always. Her son is asking to have a couple of showgirls at his Eagle Scout Court of Honor.
Of course, why not?
So what I'd like to do then is, for somebody like that, if they want information, of course, they can go to the website, premiershowgirls.com, or email, phone number.
My phone number is 702-524-4190. And
give it again.
702-524-4190.
One more time.
702-524-4190.
Can I go for 4? No. I was going to see how many times I can get her to do that.
Was that a memory check? Wow.
Exactly.
So all of that information's on my website too.
Perfect.
My email address, phone number.
Right on. So Meredith, yes, definitely reach out. They'll be happy to represent. So
now, as we moved into this stage of what I keep saying will not be our new normal, and if you ever say it's our new normal, make sure you end that sentence in for a minute.
That's right.
Right now, being that the big trade shows and conventions are off, which is affecting almost everything in Vegas, right? Yeah. In all our economic fields. What's the main draw that you are getting? Is it like what you said? You can do birthday parties. Is any of this happening now that we're open?
Yeah, I had a grand opening or an anniversary party with Aaron. I've gotten. We actually shot a music video.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah. So, and I have some stuff. People are still contacting me for proposals and quotes, but it's not the trade show. It's smaller parties and weddings and and
But it's
music
getting it-
videos.
but it's
Music
getting it
video is
back out there.
a great avenue because I do know some people who make music
Yeah.
videos, right?
Yeah.
They're in need of
Yep.
y'all, for
That's
sure.
exactly. All right, so let's talk about celebrations because this is a segue. Tuesday night, July 7th, from 6 to 7 p.m., Gypsy and I will be doing a special Time to Vegas show, live remote, from Burnt Offerings, one of our great sponsors. They're celebrating 1 year being in business. Their restaurant is located at 3909 West Sahara. Reservations should be required. 702-848-BURN is their phone number. I believe seating is going to be limited, obviously, because of social distancing, but they're seating between 5:30 and 7:30. Maximum, I think, of like only 28 diners can be in there. But a couple of these ladies from Premier Showgirls will be there with us on the 7th with Cari. So if you want to stop down, see the ladies, come and enjoy the show. There'll be free giveaways. There's Chef Jen, I think, is preparing certain tasting foods to try. Of course, you can order off the menu as well. I encourage you, because of limited seating, you should call for a reservation. 702-848-BURN is their number. Come down and see Gypsy and I. We will be live 6 to 7 right here on Go Live Vegas. I'm repeating this so that our producer remembers because I told him last week and I just got to keep reminding him. So come on down. So the ladies will be here.
Yeah, we'll be
And
there.
you'll have information for people, like cards or whatever to hand out, right?
I'm always prepared with cards.
You are. You are. What's the wackiest request that you've gotten and have supplied ladies for? I'm just curious about the funny side of
And
life.
supplied?
Well, you know,
Wow.
provided the girls to go to that. You
Yeah,
said,
that's
well,
two different questions, two
Yeah, I
different
know, this-
answers. Yeah,
'Cause
I like the way you said.
The wackiest request I said, I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Bravo.
Go down to the ladies
Yeah.
on Fremont Street for those,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, there's one of these ladies I have not really focused on her bio. All right, where's Brittany? Brittany's right behind. They always do that to me. The ones I want, they're like
Sneaking
right
up on
there.
you.
All right, so let me read her bio, and then we'll flip the microphone around to her. Originally from, Aaron will like this. Originally from Detroit, Michigan. Yeah, he's excited about that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Brittany has been performing in Las Vegas for the last 13 years. She has danced in production shows such as Father's Bergère, Fantasy, and Jubilee, as well as some of the biggest nightclubs, XS, Hakkasan, Lavo, Lax, or LAX, however you want to pronounce it, Tau, and Marquee. So with basically all of these showrooms closed, you know, and all the things you normally do, and a show, we'll have to hold that thought. I got a call coming in. Hello, call. Thank you for calling Time to Vegas. Name, where you're listening.
Name, stepbrother.
Stepbrother? Is
Where am I
this
listening from? Here in Vegas.
the Birdman from Alcatraz, Mr. Johnny Bird, our stepbrother from a different mother on Twin Brothers. Listen, your bird cage has never looked this good right now. I don't know if
It
you...
probably never will again.
There you go. Probably never will again. So, all right. So comment, thought, question, what you got?
Well, I had a question. I've got two daughters that are fascinated with the history of Vegas ever since we decided to move here. And the Showgirls are one of those iconic Vegas things. Now, if they decided when they reached that age of ascension on becoming a showgirl with you, what's the process that a girl would have to go through? What kind of training do they do? Do they get vetted? How does a young lady become a showgirl?
First of all, you have to be a trained dancer, classically trained, and at least 5'9".
That's it? Really? Just basically those two requirements?
I mean, there's more
Of
to
course.
it, but
So someone who's like Johnny's saying, you know, the daughters he has, what if they're thinking about it at their... Johnny, let Cari know how old they are.
Hello?
Yeah, Johnny, let me know. Let Cari know how old your daughters are. Johnny?
Testing.
All right, we lost Johnny. That's okay.
Yeah.
So someone who, because his girls are young,
Great
you know,
question.
if they have a vision of doing this now as a young child, how would one prepare at their age even to think about it? Do they start signing up for dance
yes,
lessons?
dance
things like that?
class. Yep.
Okay. How about just like cardio? You guys have to do probably some cardio stuff and just to keep your, yes?
I mean, that kind of goes along
Dance
with taking
class.
dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you get it
Sitting
with,
at
do you
cardio.
guys
Yeah.
do anything else fitness-wise to stay in shape to do this?
Pilates.
Pilates?
Lots of yoga.
Yoga?
I started running during quarantine. 'Cause
Okay, that's all there is to do, right?
I think we need to get you into a dance class so you understand that answer. But yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Don't
It's
tell
very
don't tell
I'm
my
calling
wife
you
that.
out on dance
no,
class.
don't
Dance
tell my
class.
wife that. She'll be signing us up for 10 years.
A lot of us actually have trainers that have been dancers.
Can you move the mic?
Oh.
Move the mic on.
So they've kind of switched into personal training. So I have a great trainer who used to be a dancer for years and years out here. So now she works with me.
And what kind of training do you do with her?
We do like boot camp circuit style.
Gotcha.
So we put in weights. We're doing push-ups. Like you want to be strong. You got to have good stamina and you got to have strength.
That's
to be
like
a
that's
dancer.
like my CrossFit.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you, young lady?
I do all of the above. Yoga, so my body works, and weights to try to combat all the overuse injuries that we get. Put in a lot of PT because we have certain things we overuse, certain things we underuse. Dancing all day, every day is really good cardio, but like Elise said, it's pandemic, so we're all getting creative.
Very inspiring.
When my CrossFit gym closed, I took the 128 fluid ounce laundry detergent bottle. When it emptied out, I went to the back of my community. I filled it up with rocks and dirt. I now have a kettlebell. I mean, but my CrossFit gym is open. They do workouts at the trainers' homes in their place there, like 3 or 4 people at a time. So thank goodness, because I missed the weight workout. So I was just curious because you've got all walks of physical activity to stay in shape, both cardio and structurally. And it's interesting to hear everybody's into a little bit of everything, yet there's a little crossover as well, which is great. Do you participate with them in terms of staying fit? Do you require anything of the ladies conditionally for physical? I mean, to stand and hours. I mean, this is only an hour for the ladies.
Yeah.
I mean, actually less because we're rotating them through. Do you require any physical preparedness?
No, they all know.
They know, right?
They know.
Okay, so the good thing about that is the ladies involved in Premier Showgirls are experienced, they're veterans, they know what to expect.
Yeah.
I mean, I put on one of these headdresses, I'll be pulling a Charlie Brown, I'll be face planting because just of the weight of it. But no, I mean, listen, you got to give credit where credit is due. People may look, they're just pretty ladies in boas and feathers and everything. Let me tell you, folks, not these ladies, as I know Cari for a while now, and the ladies that she has. This is not a hobby. This is their profession, as part of their profession as an entertainer. So would you ladies agree that you're entertainers in the general scope?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Entertainers,
Yeah.
right? So to have that ability to be professional, to be prepared physically, okay, to keep my hands on my hips for more than 3 seconds is enough of a trial and tribulation. But that's why Premier Showgirls is the premier agency, for the lack of using vernacular, to get that extra spice of Vegas.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm pretty particular on who I use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any guys in the fold for any men that maybe?
Of course.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Of course.
And what is? I mean, obviously they're not dressing up in these. Do they in the tuxedos and
Well,
things like that? As
maybe.
Well, maybe I should. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't say that. That's a whole different show. But no, I'm only kidding. So I mean, so the guys. Talk about some of the guys.
I have guys. Most of them are dancers as well from
Okay.
shows. Yeah, it goes from anywhere from guys in like costumes
Okay.
to like a Chippendale look
Okay.
to Fred Astaire hat and tails. Like
Okay.
Kelly worked a gig with her boyfriend one time.
Oh, really?
'cause
Okay.
He's a dancer. Yeah.
So you did like the Fred Astaire. What was his dancer's name? Why am I blanking?
Ginger.
Ginger Rogers.
Yeah,
so
she
you
was.
guys do that?
Yeah, she was showgirl and he was in a top hat and tails. So
Oh, right on.
yeah.
Right on.
And
Is there-
is that how you met? Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
We met in shows.
Okay, perfect.
In show and stuff.
Because, oh yeah, just remember to slide the microphone over to
Oh,
her.
sorry.
Okay.
The answer was?
Our, that's how they
There you
met.
go. Yeah.
And that's not uncommon, right? Because the entertainment field, in a way, is sort of close-knit, right?
Right.
And the hours that all you guys and all the entertainers work are probably crazy hours. You probably don't have a normal life in the normal scheme of when life is normal, right? So it's got to be, you're in that close-knit, so socializing and meeting others can be kind of tough. My daughter's a sound engineer on Broadway traveling musicals. And so I get the off-schedule stuff, and her life is upside down, so you guys go through the same thing.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
Commonality. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. All right, 702-329-69. I'm surprised Richie hasn't called in. Question has come in that our producers put up on the teleprompter. How much does it cost to hire or have showgirls at an event, and are there any packages based accordingly?
Yeah, it's hard for me to just give a rough cost because they're booked by the hour, and it depends on what their task would be during that hour and how many hours. The more hours you book, the less it is per hour for the showgirl, and the more showgirls you book, there is a package and a rate discount. So
every case is different.
Every case is kind of different.
Okay.
Like there's standard rates per hour for certain things.
Here's a question. Oh, Jeff Bearden, my buddy, Giant Warrior, former pro wrestler down in Florida, is listening. Jeff, I hope you're feeling well. He asks, with Cirque du Soleil now filing bankruptcy, will showgirls become a thing of the past especially with the 6-foot rule and masks. Now, I will say this, Jeff. 2 weeks ago at the celebration we did in the mall, the ladies had masks on. We were in a mall. Here, we're in a little more controlled environment. Social distancing is a little tougher now with the folks here, but there's only about 8 of us in the studio. But it's a great question.
Yeah. Sorry, repeat it?
Sure. With Cirque du Soleil filing bankruptcy, will Showgirls become a thing of the past, especially with the 6-foot rule and masking?
Well, Cirque du Soleil doesn't really hire or have any shows that have Showgirls. So that kind of...
So it's a non-issue there?
It's a non-issue there.
Okay.
And yeah, I've made masks to accompany costumes for events now. So yeah, we're out and working with our masks on.
As was visible at Power Play Sports, which I don't remember if in the shot of the commercial you could see a couple of ladies, they do have their masks on. Now, Johnny unfortunately got dropped. His girls are 9 and 14, as we were referencing.
Yeah, if they have aspirations to be a showgirl, they need to take ballet and jazz, and the more different types of dance you can do, the more jobs you'll get.
There you go. More versatile, right?
If you can tap and jazz and
I was going to say, going back to the first question, I think that's your mission, is to make sure Showgirls don't go away.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
That's beautiful. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And you provide nationally?
Yeah,
Ladies
we've flown all over. I've sent Carolyn to New York, and Katie's been to Albuquerque. We go to Arizona all the time.
All right. Anybody go to Camden, New Jersey? I'm only kidding.
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Good answer. Good answer.
It could happen.
And international under normal circumstances as well, if needed.
Of course,
Girls,
absolutely.
the ladies are available.
We love to travel.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
It's so fun to travel.
702-329-6947. We are running down on time, so if you have a question, you need to call, send us a tweet, live tweet, using the hashtag Time2Vegas. That is the number 2 in between there. Okay, anybody have anything specially planned where the ladies will be out for, let's say, the July 4th weekend? Anything going on that you guys will be at? Representing nothing.
I don't have.
So they're
anything
available
going on
for
if they
booking.
we're
Available for booking for your barbecue in your backyard for July 4th.
And I have the cutest red, white, and blue costumes. They're so cute.
Do you really?
Oh, they are
Yeah.
cute.
They're really
Listen,
cute.
my birthday's the 5th. I may have to have them over in their costumes.
Yeah, they're cute.
I'll send my wife out on a long shopping trip or something.
Yeah.
and wonder, what's
Good
it?
luck with that.
I know. I'd have to give her my credit card, and it wouldn't be one of them. Anyway, all right. A lot of great. Listen, I'm touting because I know you and I know what you provide. What's your thoughts on Showgirls and what you're learning today? Because we've never really talked about Showgirls and the importance to Vegas.
Correct. Well, my thought, as everyone knows who's been watching the show, I love Vegas, right? I love everything that's coming back, and we're all fighting to keep Vegas alive. And the fact that you all represent, one of the biggest things Vegas has ever had, and keep that alive, I love it. All right. I didn't know someone could just, hey, I'm having a birthday party, I can hire a showgirl. I actually didn't know that, right? Because the only thing I've seen are the ones the wannabes right on the strip who are trying to make a
Thank
dollar
you for that. Thank you
take
for
a
that.
picture, and I'm like, I get why they're out there, but that's not the heart and soul. So you're keeping the heart and soul of Vegas alive. I'm passionate about it. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. I am passionate about it too.
Awesome.
When you've got someone behind a company who has 20 years plus experience as doing what the product represent is, so in this case, Cari, having performed on a stage for so many years as a showgirl, and represents a company that knows what a showgirl history and what is expected of a showgirl in terms of representation, there's no better mix of that other than Premier Showgirls. Because you have the knowledge behind it, you have the ladies who, and this is like maybe 1/5 of the staffing of people that you have. It's probably a little more than that, but when you see their bios online, a little bit of history, and you know that the ladies are professional, on top of coming from a professional organization. Ladies, correct me if I'm wrong, is that not a win-win situation?
Yes.
Right.
Definitely.
I mean, so maybe I'm biased, but that's why I'm here. I can be biased.
And it's so natural and so normal. Like, so like I never expected to see a bunch of showgirls here in the studio, so to speak. But it's not like out of the norm, right?
No.
So again, just one more thing I love about Vegas. If you were at a big event, it's not like, oh my God, why is there a showgirl? It's like, yes, there's showgirls
it's almost
here. This
expected.
is normal.
We're in
This is
Vegas.
Vegas, right?
I mean, you step off a
So
plane to McCarran, don't they
totally
used to have
awesome.
showgirls in the terminal when you step
They
off
do
at
right
times?
now, handing out masks. Now,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
do they fit? Who are they?
I don't
what
know
category
who.
are they?
It's probably through an agency.
Okay.
another agency similar to
Because
mine.
they look
Yeah.
pretty professional, right?
But
So-
probably an agency not as like Premier Showgirls.
Correct.
See what I
This
did
is
there?
the agency
See
you
what I
want.
did there?
Yeah.
So, all right, give your contact information again for the business.
My phone number is 702-524-4190. Website is premiershowgirls.com.
And on Facebook.
I'm on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter. What am I missing? I'm on all of it.
And now you're on Time2Vegas.
And
So
now I'm
you're
on Time2Vegas.
So you're on 7 different platforms live right now.
Yes.
So, and again, it's Cari, Cari, Byers, Byers, not Briars like ice cream, Byers. Okay. Jeff, following up on your answer to Jeff's question about Cirque du Soleil, with Cirque being a staple of Vegas, as are Showgirls, will they still be doing casino shows? I think he's kind of looking at a broader scope of with casino shows kind of, having issues right now, and the ladies are, a lot of times either at an event or on the stage performing. Everything is up in the air right now
Everything, yeah.
as far as entertainment like that. But if you have an event, if you have an event coming up or anything, then by all means, this is still available. All right, ladies, you have a live microphone there. If you want to give any shout outs, say hi to anybody, whatever you want to do, this is your time as we start wrapping up the show. So go for it.
I defer to you.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, Mom.
There you
And where's Mom?
I was counting on that.
Sydney, Australia.
There you go. Hi, Mom. Hope you're enjoying winter. Not too much snow, hopefully.
Yeah.
All right. You want to come back to you, or you're going to think about that?
I'll think about it.
Okay. Gypsy, swing the mic behind you. Let's give the ladies a chance to give
I actually want to give a shout out to like all the performers, not just in Vegas, but all over. I think of New York, all the Broadway performers that are out of work. So we support all of our friends, and then even worldwide. So sending all the love to all the entertainers that are unfortunately out of work, and hopefully we'll be back under the bright lights very soon.
Good one.
Well said.
Yes.
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 I agree with Kelly. There's actually a lot of performers being really creative right now, actually still performing with all these restrictions, dancing, I've seen drive-through showgirls in Germany. There's some drive-through shows here in town right now every weekend. So if you can, go out and support it, because right now we don't have traditional work, so we're trying our best to bring art to everyone else. So let's try to keep it alive.
Yeah,
Where is a drive-through show?
I haven't been yet.
I was a part of one in downtown Las Vegas on Main Street. Majestic Repertory Theater did a thing where you could drive up into the alley, and they gave you like a shirt and a mask, and they had people in hazmat suits spraying down your car, like kind of made it a show. And then the gate would open in the alley, and there would be some kind of performance. So sometimes there were cirque clowns. I did burlesque. It just depended on when you showed up, what you got.
Wow,
And then
you
you
have
drove
to
away.
let us know if that's still happening or when the next one is. That sounds amazing.
Well, so it went on for about 3 or 4 weekends, and then as things started to open back up, it didn't make sense anymore, because the alley was then filled again with people, trying to go to bars or just live their lives. So the show aspect of it was kind of gone.
Gotcha.
So,
wow.
yeah.
I didn't hear about that. Amazing.
The novelty in that
Right,
was no longer
exactly,
needed.
exactly.
All right, Miss Carolyn, your name I got because you're the red one, and I got you all set. So. Carolyn.
I would love to shout out to all of you guys from Time2Vegas and
thank
Cari
you.
and Premier Showgirls for having us and giving us an opportunity to be here and to share some of our showgirl fabulousness.
Right on. See, someone who knows the camera, because you notice she looked right into the camera. She didn't blink. She didn't even look. She was just dead on her camera. So, but absolutely well said. Well said. All right, Miss Gypsy, we are actually like a minute or two over because we started a minute or two late, but that's okay. It's not like Aaron has to go anywhere. So.
Well, did we get Cari shout out?
I'll come back to her.
Okay.
I'll
Just
come back to
checking
her.
your memories.
I'm coming back to her.
Okay, so what was the question?
Any final thoughts, comments, anything on your sheet that we need to share of news, notes?
As Aaron mentioned, it's his birthday this weekend, and the world seems to want to celebrate.
That's right.
And put some of this bling on in the form of a flag. Have fun, be safe. Quick recap on where the fireworks are. Remember, everything is subject
To change.
Boom. Okay, so Green Valley Ranch, 9 p.m., Red Rock, 9 p.m., Plaza, 10 p.m. They're looking to hold the crowd. 9 p.m., Legacy Golf Club, 9 p.m., Lake Las Vegas, 9 p.m. I called Caesar's Palace last night to ask what time their fireworks are going off, and they gave me the list of everything else.
Oh.
So they're not having any at the moment. which is interesting because last year we had 300,000 people on the in town for the fireworks, so they're probably trying to avoid that crowd on the strip or something. But maybe that'll change. But I don't know if you get last minute fireworks. So.
If anybody's going to do anything,
be safe. Y'all.
Yeah, that's I was just going to say.
That's that. We don't want to be like the other towns who are starting to shut down again. We love that we're moving forward. Respect it even if you don't like and agree with everything. Do it so we can keep moving forward.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well said. All right, Cari, final thoughts. If someone out there's watching and they're kind of teetering on the fence, do I want to have a show? Give them a pitch. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. She's like, what are you doing? Did you see the look of despair in her face come up? What are you doing?
Showgirls just add that magical glamour, even old school Vegas, and they're iconic to Las Vegas. If you want a memorable event and people to take home photos, everybody wants a photo with a showgirl.
I do.
Just
we'll do that after the show.
It just adds that sparkle and glitz that's Vegas.
Absolutely.
It's Vegas.
Contact information one last time before we sign off.
Website is premiershowgirls.com. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Website, premiershowgirls.com. Phone number is 702-524-4190.
Quick check. My friend Gina Kruger asked, is this your Facebook? Facebook.com/Premier Showgirls with an S/ for Facebook. She wants to make sure she's correct.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, yes, for all of you on Facebook.
There you go.
Facebook land.
By the way, July 1st, for all of our Canadian audience up there, we want to have you, not congratulate, but I want to wish you a happy Canada Day. Enjoy your holiday up there as well. And also, because, what was the gentleman's name?
Udo.
As well. We want to thank him as well. And hopefully listen.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, we want to be safe. Whatever you're going to do for the holiday weekend, please just be safe, especially if you're going to be shooting off your own fireworks or crackers or whatever in front of your house. Please be aware of your surroundings. Please take your dogs in because they don't like the loud noises. Keep them safe and keep them out of harm's way as well. All right. With that, I think we're done.
Wait, it's over?
I think so. Can you believe the hour just like that?
That was a short hour.
Right?
Maybe what we need to do to provide some folks with more information is maybe we need to have a Premier Showgirls podcast show broadcast from here every once in a while.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do your own show.
We could do that.
Do your own show here. Cool. No. I know somebody who knows somebody that can help. Anyway, listen, we want to thank, first of all, ladies, again, thank you for coming in this morning. Appreciate each and every one of you, what you do, and the smile on your face. Even if you just smiled all day, people need to see the smile and make their day brighter. So thank you so much for brightening up us and everybody out there watching. Cari, as always, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You feel better now we got this done? 6 years in the making, but you feel okay? We did it?
Good, yeah.
You survived? Excellent. Give her a round of applause here, because...
No, I want to give these ladies a round of applause because
Right.
they showed up at an ungodly
Yes,
hour
they did.
for us.
Yes, they did. A standing O. Or a seating O.
They're
Seated O.
amazing, and like without them,
Yes.
I couldn't do what I do. And
Absolutely.
their talent is humbling to me, and I'm just so grateful for each and every one of them.
Right
I love
on.
you all.
Right on. Very good. Oh, can you feel the love? I feel like Kumbaya should be coming on any moment. But anyway, no, well said. I mean, there's...
There you go.
Oh, she's air guitaring behind me back
my
there.
air guitar.
Everybody want to sing with that? That's all right. All right, with that, we're signing off. First of all, thank you to everybody watching. Thank you to everybody who's on the front lines taking care of those that need help.
Absolutely.
First responders, fire, police. If you're up on Mount Charleston taking care of the fire, please be safe. If you're family up there and have stuff going on, please be smart and do what you have to do to stay safe. You can always replace a car.
Also, I'll be in the streets July 4th going live, probably from Fremont.
You'll be in the streets?
In the streets, baby.
Oh, my goodness.
Sounds exciting to me.
Me, July 5th, I'll be sitting around doing nothing as I hit 56. So anyway, with that, have a great week, everybody. Next week, you'll have to stay tuned on Facebook to see who our guests will be, because we tend to do things last minute around here. But anyway, we'll post some stuff. Thank you for watching. Please like us on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Enjoy it. Go live.vegas. Download the app. Have a great week, everybody. Please be happy, be safe. And as I always like to say, please be kind to each other, because we're all we got. Have a great week from Time2Vegas.
Las Vegas has many iconic symbols, from the welcome sign to a slot machine, but there's only one that can't be overlooked: the Las Vegas Showgirl. Premier Showgirls adds that extra sparkle to any event, from corporate parties and private parties, trade shows, conventions, weddings, store openings, and more. Since 1998, Premier Showgirls can be seen on many popular TV shows to stages all over the world. Call 702-524-4190 for more information, or on the web at premiershowgirls.com. Bring the glitter and glam of Las Vegas to your event.
Are you looking for someone to provide training to your sales staff? Do you need a motivational speaker about how to handle change? Do you have an upcoming event that needs an MC to handle those responsibilities? Well, look no further than longtime Las Vegas radio personality Aaron Phillips. I am local to Las Vegas, and I can blend my talents with any audience. For more information, please visit www.aaronphillipsvoice.com and book me for your next event or training needs.